The first word that comes out of his mouth in that album is Igbo. Are you surprised? Not me. Omah Lay just dropped his sophomore album titled Clarity of Mind, and I'm still sitting on the fence with this one. This album comes 4 years after his debut album Boy Alone, which is arguably one of the best debuts in Afrobeat history. It is clear that Omah Lay tries to distance himself from the Afro-depression tag he has been getting since the start of his career. Even the album rollout proves that, as we saw him giving really hot takes prior to the release of the album.
I'm the best in this shit. I'm the best, and I don't want to be bragging too much, but like, I'm the best at this. Like, when you put the whole Afrobeat artist category and stuff.
First track, Artificial Happiness, started really strong, and I like how artists are now making their album intros proper songs instead of those weird interludes or voiceovers we used to get. The first word that comes out of his mouth in that album is Igbo. Are you surprised? Not me. In this song, he talks about how he's feeling the effects of Igbo, but he likes it, and by morning it will wash off. He also talks about how he's the best and no one comes close to him in this song, to further reinforce the best persona he's been trying to sell. Is he doing a good job at it? That's for you to decide. 6 over 10. Jaja Knows starts with vague lyrics like "put fuel for the beamer to reach the stars and the heavens where I belong." But he cannot seem to escape this Afro-depression, as he says in this song that he doesn't know what to do with his life and he's basically losing himself. This song is nowhere close to his best, but the instrumental has really carried. 7 over 10. Third track, Canada Breeze. This song is more like a chant, and I can imagine the crowd going crazy when he performs this. It just felt weird when he said he will cover himself with Obara. If you don't know, Obara is blood in Igbo. 5 over 10. I'll just review Water Spirit and Don't Love Me together because they basically have the same messaging. Sounds very different, but the same unhinged, overly sexual lines like the ones you see on your screen. If you listen to the fourth track properly, you begin to discover what Water Spirit is. One of the craziest lines in Don't Love Me was when he said he paid for a girl's 5-bedroom rooftop apartment for 2 years just because he wants to get in her pants. Both tracks 7 over 10. I feel like the album picks up from here, as the earlier tracks can either be a hit or miss for listeners. Coping Mechanism is by far the best song on that album and the only feature. Him and Elma blended so perfectly. Minimal vocals carrying the track, slow tempo. I really want to see at least an EP from them in the near future. 10 over 10. This song Julia is a proper love song. It may not look like it's because of the high tempo and echoey sounds and vocals, but it actually is. It talks about how he would rather be with Julia than anyone else, and he wants her presence, so she should please show up. There was this electric guitar that was playing at intervals. I really loved the production of this song. Shout out to Tempo for this, and also Don Toliver would have been a good feature for this song. 8 over 10. Waste. I mean, we've all heard this one as it was released prior to the album. When it came out, I could not stop listening to this song. I loved it. It is one of the better produced songs on the album. Shout out to the producer of this song. 9 over 10. Merry Go Round. Omah Lay is back again with bedroom lyrics like "I've been searching for ages and nothing sweet like Pekus." But I love how calm and steady the song is, different from the chant and riff kind of songs we were getting earlier in the album. 7 over 10. I Am is a track Omah Lay uses to further solidify his status as the best in the industry. He basically sends a warning to the rest of you saying, better keep your ass to yourself, you don't know who you are fucking with. When I posted my top 5, I saw a lot of people saying this track was their favorites, but I wasn't really feeling it though. 5 over 10. Amen, the final song on the album, is actually a solid intro. While listening to the song, I was just visualizing him performing it with the constant repetition of amen, amen, amen. 7 over 10. And yeah, that's my review. As I said in the beginning, I am on the fence with this one because something feels missing. I remember a few years back when he said someone stole his idea, he played his songs for the person, and 5 months later they are out with an album. All indications pointed to Rema then, allegedly, and this album feels like it wasn't what we were supposed to get. Do you get what I mean? I feel after that incident, he just went back and redid the whole thing. But don't get me wrong, overall, it's still a very decent album, but obviously not better than Boy Alone. Total score 7 over 10. What do you think?